The sort of easy sentence is to say the Solicitor General is the executive branch's lawyer in front of the Supreme Court of the United States, and that captures the kind of big public part of the job. But if you tallied up the hours, that would be a very, very small part of the job.
The client is an elusive concept when you're talking about the United States, right? Who is the client in the case? The client is the United States government as a democratically elected Republican form of government.
What I learned the hard way is that the cases in which we systematically got whacked were almost invariably cases in which the United States had won in the trial court and won in the Court of Appeals.
Did any of you ever encounter a situation where it went back and forth, and the President of the United States said, that's it, I've decided, do it my way?
When you are White House counsel, you are serving not just this president, you are serving that president. But the White House counsel still has an obligation, I think, to try to advise, thinking about what is also in the best interests of the presidency.
The gravest threat to a White House counsel's office is that the excitement of being involved in these political communication strategies draws the lawyers into it. They wind up aligning themselves with particular positions on communications and political issues. What does that mean? That means in the future, when they give legal advice, the natural question in the minds of a senior staff person who's getting that advice is, are you giving me legal advice? Yeah. Or are you giving me legal advice that's shaded by your policy or political preference?
I think of OLC's core function being closer to the advice-giving function of an in-house counsel or advisor of some kind, who you go to and you say, I'm thinking about doing the following. Can I do it? Maybe also part of that is, should I do it?
Two components of the federal government disagree, you go to OLC, and OLC says this is what the law is. Or the White House counsel says, can the president do this? And OLC says what the law is.
Our role is judge-like in the sense of we're going to give you the best legal answer as to whether it's lawful or not simply whether you will not be punished or penalized or sanctioned for doing so.
For at least the last 40 years, each presidential administration has established a policy limiting communications between the White House and DOJ components, including the FBI. These policies are not written into the law, though maybe they should be, but they have been consistently ratified and reinforced in letters between the White House counsel and the Attorney General.